This is my audience. My topic is to inform you guys about preventing animal cruelty and neglect. What is animal cruelty? According to the Animals Legal Fund, this is the failure to provide basic care required for an animal to be able to enjoy his life. So meaning, if you guys want a pet, if you guys want an animal, what you have to do is assure that the home is properly fit for an animal to be able to live happily. And basically, what you guys need to do is provide food, water, shelter, and be able to make the dog or whichever animal social. The main signs for this is to 1. Spot the signs, 2. Take action, 3. Document and work with law enforcement, and 4. Prepare to testify. The most important sign is probably spotting the sign, because once you are able to see the dog or the animal in a harmful situation, you could spot the sign and you could take action to help them. According to Pause for Change, all people in some shape or form are going to see some type of animal cruelty or some type of animal neglect. It'll happen in your block, it'll happen in some random country you're visiting, it'll happen in your family's place. It doesn't matter where, it's going to happen at one point or another. One of the deadliest signs according to the Humane Society of the United States is when you are ready to move out of your home or you're running away from somebody and you leave your poor animal behind. What you do is not care for him, not look for shelter for him, or not look for a home, and you guys just walk away and leave him at the house without food or water. And the poor animal suffers and has no way to contact people for help. Taking action in this case is probably what is the next most important step, because once you see the poor animal being abused, you can take action to the proper authorities. By taking action, you could call 911 once you spot an animal being neglected, or you could call the proper authorities. Most communities have the proper authorities to help get justice for these poor animals. And the best case scenario, if you have the resources and the time and your community does not have a special commitment to prevent animal abuse, you could begin with yourself, and you could be able to be on your way to helping all the animals in your community. Documenting and working with law enforcement is another step in taking action in this, because once you spot the animal being neglected and once you took the action, taking the proper documentation and working with the proper officials, will be able to get this animal justice. And you could take pictures of the animal situation, you could record videos of how the animal is living, and then it'll be a quicker way to get the animal justice. Most places accept anonymous phone calls and anonymous documentation, but the best case is to get down your name and your address and be willing to fight for these animals yourself. The last but not least step to this is being prepared to testify. Just like I mentioned before, most places accept anonymous documenting, but when you are willing and able to put your name down on everything, you could help make the process quicker. Granted, most cases don't reach the courtrooms because they're already taken care of in a much earlier step. But just in case they do reach the courtroom, being willing to testify is one of the most important things, because you could put the person abusing animals, get them punished adequately, and getting the animals to a proper location where they can live happily. I hope this information makes you more aware of how serious animal abuse is and how much you can help just by making anybody available to taking care of these animals. Thank you very much.